Golly gee, oh my, guys, it's just like every day it just gets crazier and crazier, and I'm extremely grateful to be back here talking to you guys about these crazy topics. But this one in itself is a pretty crazy one. Of course it involves TSM, because why not? When it comes time for their female Valorant roster, of which they signed just days ago, they have already made their first roster change, and at the point of them, releasing their statement of mutually agreeing to part ways with that said player being LunarKats, they gave no exact reason, leaving the entire community kind of confused as to exactly why you can sign someone and then drop that same person, mutually agree to do so within 48 hours. As they simply tweeted, "Today we've agreed to mutually part ways with LunarKats. We're currently looking for a sub to avoid having to pull out of the VCT Game Changer series," to which LunarKats liked the tweet and even retweeted it. And at the point of me recording, there has been no exact decision made on the fact that does this qualify for an emergency substitute situation, that being Sinatra and Sentinels. They got one granted days ahead of Valorant Masters for the male side of things, and that certainly was unfortunately a very serious and an emergency substitute situation. With this one being a mutual parting of ways, does that still qualify as having an emergency substitute if you chose to part ways and she agreed to leave the team? Does that count? We will find out sometime shortly. I'm sure by the time this video does go live, that decision has also been made. A decision, by the way, on that same tweet to not have replies, and again, no further information as to exactly why LunarKats was cut from their female Valorant roster within a couple days of signing. It is a bizarre one, especially when I covered Lunar when this whole roster was announced. I showed clips from her stream of her excitement. I will tell you guys as well, it seems at the point of all of this going underway, she was also live streaming, and that came to an abrupt end as well.
Apex. Actually, guys, I think I have to go do something real quick. I will be back maybe later, but I have to cut my stream off short. I'm sorry, guys, but I will see you guys another time. I'm gonna host Jordan. Sorry for the short stream. Something came up and I actually have to cut off my stream, so I'll be back, guys. Goodbye, 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 goodbye.
And I will probably not be diving into this unless it is confirmed to be the reason, but there is a lot of speculation and a lot of talk out there about a past instance involving a SOAR member known as Haley, as well as LunarKats in this instance, of which might have caused her to now part ways with the roster. That involving some accusations, a lot of stories out there, and certainly some toxic interactions between these two ladies. If you guys want to check that out, feel free to. I might break it down here in the future if this is the confirmed reason. It's still a very, very bizarre case. Hope you guys aren't offended, but I want to make sure that's the actual reason that these two parties have parted ways. Now, a lot of people out there, if we want to look at maybe more of a lighter side of this, it's a pretty fast firing. It's a very, very fast thing, and something we rarely see out there, to be signed to a prominent esports organization, especially with the fastly rising female Valorant scene as well, to then be kicked 48 hours later. I want to quickly throw it back to a bit of a lighthearted joke out there. It's not the record, though, for fastest signing to Fiery. That actually belongs to General Sniper, what we've covered here. There are other stories out there of these fast kickings, though. General Sniper, I believe at the time of being signed to Cloud9, he was 13, about to be 14 years old. Unfortunately, they found out that he has to be at least 15 years old to even be a streamer as a part of the organization. Within 2 hours of General Sniper becoming one of the youngest signings, I think the youngest ever in Cloud9 history, he was then let go by Cloud9. He knows I love him. He's a great, great young talent and has a great future as well. Hopefully, will return to Cloud9 when he is of age. But that is the record, the fastest one I have seen. But certainly the kicking of LunarKats is also one of the faster ones we have seen. I only can hope there's actually a reason given, because otherwise people are jumping to conclusions like crazy, because there are some past instances there, and I think people want to be explained as to how this possibly could happen. Until next time, hope you guys all enjoy. Drink water, drink coffee. I'll catch you guys back here next time. Take care.